It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day one in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and with me is my commentary partner Lee Dixon, and we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. I certainly can't wait for this, Lee.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Catalan, they say, més que un club, more than a club. And this has always been more than just any old competition for Barcelona, Lee.
Well, it's almost their own. They just love playing in this competition. We always get good games when Barcelona turn up, and I don't think we're in for anything other than that in the group stages. They'll be concentrated because they're professionals, and that'll probably get them through to the knockout stages, and then we know what happens from there.
This is the lineup for the home team. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attack-minded with the three up front, the three in midfield supplying the width as well, but I'm a little bit worried about the three centre-backs. Will they get exposed in the wide areas?
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day one, underway. And do they mean business on this occasion? It might be the moment to get them ahead. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Piqué with it. This is Vidal. Messi. Effective challenge. Can they convert? Can they slot it home? Well, he has just veered into an offside position this time. Well, who would be an assistant referee? Difficult job, but I think he got that spot on.
Yeah, not me. It was tight, but it's a great call from the linesman. Well, it's still all square, Derek, but I don't know how cracking goalkeeping that was.
Well, he's given it away. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see? Luis Suarez! That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. They've given it away. Messi looking for the through ball. Oh, surely. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. Lionel Messi! Will it come back to haunt them? A golden opportunity squandered, Lee.
What a chance. That was the game right there.
I always think it's impossible, Lee, not to be moved when you're covering Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, as the club motto tells you, mesh. And attempting the through ball. He might profit from here, you know. And it's gone in!
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Suarez. Lionel Messi. And it's with Coutinho. Suarez! And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers, mate, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Messi. Good numerical situation. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Lionel Messi. In full control of the ball here. Suarez! Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Corner coming up. And a deep corner into the centre of the area. And he's banged it against the woodwork with the header.
Well, we're talking inches. So close with his head.
Given away. And Messi. Can they get themselves in front here? Lionel Messi has scored, one of the greatest players there's ever been.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. So the game has restarted and it's Barcelona in front. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Let's see what he has in store for them. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
The Blaugrana have given the ball away. And do they mean business on this occasion? And held with ease by Ter Stegen. High pressing at its best. Simple for Ter Stegen. Given away. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, it's been a decent half for Bar.
And fed forwards. And cleared away. And a throw-in forthcoming. Given away by Barcelona. And it's Busquets. Dispossessed here, Sergio Roberto. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Suarez. Messi in the vicinity. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. They are the team in charge.
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, he's given us away. And the pass weighted by Suarez. Lionel Messi! Corner for Barcelona. And now the delivery. And clears his lines. Coutinho. Whatever it takes to keep them out. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, when we mention the name Lionel Messi, the superlatives generally roll off the tongue. And that is what is occurring tonight, Lee Dixon.
Well, I've got a word for that first half performance. Spectacular. He was absolutely brilliant. He's got his 2 goals. Let's see what he's got to offer in the second half.
The start of the second half, and Barcelona lead. It is to be a throw-in. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Is he going to punish them here? Chance to make a game of it here. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, you cannot put in an illegal challenge under those circumstances. Red card it is.
Well, he didn't even look for it, did he? He didn't wait for the referee. He knew it was coming. Off he goes.
And a timely penalty save. This is Vidal. Messi. Messi looking for the through ball. Not to be this time. Carrying a genuine threat here. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Well, he's missed it, and you have to be opportunistically when you're chasing a game.
2 goals down. You've got to take chances like that, Derek.
Effective challenge. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long-range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. Messi. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Well, that is how to play advantage. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. And a throw-in it's going to be. And options in the centre. Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge. And a big decision for the official here. Now, will this alter things? Everything seemed to be under control, but with the red card, they've given the opposition a look in.
Well, his teammates won't be thanking him at the end of this game because they've still got work to do now.
Played in there. Not messing around with that clearance. And now Coutinho. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Lionel Messi in the middle. Just wanted to get it out of there. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Nelson Semedo. He's given us away. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And given away. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
And a substitution in the offing. They're succeeding in finding forward gears, but will they produce from this position? Let's see. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Ball's gone. Barcelona have given us away. Will there be a tangible end product? And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Well, can he make this move count? Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
And it's Vidal. Lionel Messi. Simple for the keeper. Options around him. Fine cross into the middle. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Lionel Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. And dispossessed. Only 10 minutes remaining here. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. I must say, no shortage of space. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Is he going to punish them here? Job done, ball one. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Now Busquets. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Lionel Messi. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. Opportunity not. It could be up for grabs. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Well, this would help them get back into the game. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Easy meet. Let's see what he has in store for them. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought...
Well, that's a... Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, that's all for this game, and Barcelona off to a flying start. 3 points from their initial match in the Champions League.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good, strong start. That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.